hey, we got ourselves a flash sale. You could get this Geek Vape Griffin 25 for 25 bucks on GearBest. You know, there's a couple of standout features about this tank that I'm really liking. I really like the airiness of it. You could really get a good lung hit. Let me demonstrate. But you're also getting intense flavor. I'm really liking it. And you could get this for GearBest right now if you act fast for 25 bucks. They have the black. They have this also in silver. And they also have the option whether or not you want that top airflow that you could see there or not. And I turned mine off. I don't like top airflow because to me that sort of robs flavor. But anyway, standout features. Huge tank. You could get 6.2 milliliters of juice in there. And man, this juice. Man, this is good. This is good. I am pleasantly surprised. I'm vaping today Devlin. Devlin. Can you see that? Can you see that now? Can you see it now? This is by Halo. This is some of their high VG blend juice, and it is amazing. I think it's like a 70-30 blend, so it's not so thick it's going to gunk up everything, but it's just thick enough to create, you know, all that vape, and it adds just a little bit of sweetness to everything, and it is delicious. This is like a sweet caramel. Usually not something that I like. I like it, but you can't really judge a liquid based on that. You gotta judge it on intensity and vapor production. It's got it all, plus everything you want in a bottle, Squeezy, Child Cap. All the they abide by all the new rules and regulations that we all know and love. Anyway, I digress. Away from the subject, the Griffin 25. Let's take a look at this crazy good tank. Now I can't open this up because I'm still vaping this. I wanted to put it through a good test, and I am going through juice like mad because I'm really liking this tank. But let's sort of start from the top down. By the way, it's sitting on top of my Disguiser from Movgen. I just thought it would look good. It sort of matches with it pretty good. No particular reason other than looks right now. But what you have on top, and we'll go from the top to the bottom, is a 25 millimeter diameter tank. That's probably why they call it the Griffin 25. By the way, this is original, not a knockoff that GearBest has sent me, which they sent me for review and will no way influence my review. Again, I'm steering off of the subject. I apologize. So what you have here is a Delrin tip. Let's take a look at that real quick. Two O-rings. I love it when they put two O-rings. Why? Because it makes it hold in really good and it doesn't wobble. You got that top airflow going on right here, and you could open that and close it. I keep mine closed, and again, you could always save a couple of bucks and buy one without it, and then you get a shorter tank. You have 6.2 milliliters of juice capacity, silicon glass tank. You get the Velocity style deck inside. Now, luckily a couple of days ago built this, and I had the video camera on so you could see. So you could see it has the Velocity style build deck. It's a 17 millimeter build deck, which makes it easy for old people like me that can't see to build on it. And I used, you know, the organic cotton, and I used a single staggered fused Clapton made of stainless steel, and I left in, because it came with it in it, the PEEK insulator, so I sort of left that in there. Now you could take all that out if you want to go do coil. So I like the option that you could do either or. By the way, the grub nuts in this thing, stainless steel harden with nitrogen to 12, I don't know, 12,000 degrees or 12,000 degrees below. I'm not sure, but 12,000 something. But it gets it up to 55 to 58 on the HRC, so really hardened very well. Airflow, typical adjustment on the airflow. It sort of has like a detent, so it sort of clicks into place. Very nice. Another thing is you could sort of close off the juice. Let me so you can see how that closed off right there, and then you could open it back up. I guess that can prevent things like dripping, and it gets things aligned well, so that's kind of cool. And on the bottom, you get an adjustable. Oh, this is the one down sides to the disguiser. I gotta pull this off. You get a gold-plated 510 pin that is adjustable, and you can see there again, original, designed and manufactured by Geek Vape. I love this tank. I can't tell you how much I love this tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back in. I am thoroughly impressed, and again, I just want you to see how that you could open and close the juice. I don't know what you call them, juice flow control or something like that. I don't know if that's opening and closing it, but it sure looks like it to me in here. So what else do we get with it? With this tank for $25, you know, you get the tank that was sitting right here, and you get the really cool Geek Vape tool, where you get a Phillips and Allen key sort of all in there. Really cool little tool instead of the traditional blue screwdriver. They give you an extra tank, sort of a milky look to it, so gives it a whole different look. Also feels like silicone glass. You get an extra peak insulator that you could sort of put down in there. Again, you use this when you're doing single coil builds. And there's more stuff in here. What else? They give you a lot of stuff. There's all kinds of O-rings in here, and what's really cool is they're different color O-rings, so depending on your device you might want to change the color, but it looks like they also have clear, black, blue, red, and I see some extra of those super duper grub nuts in there. So they give you lots of extras for your money, and for 25 bucks, I think that's a really good deal. Now that's not going to go on forever. It looks like maybe 1.5 days left is all you got. So if you've been on the fence about getting an awesome tank like the Griffin 25, which has been around a while and it usually gets about 4.5 out of 5 stars for reviews, now's the time to get it. I do want to show you how easy it is to fill this guy. You just unscrew the top is all you do. It is a top fill tank. I guess I should have closed the juice flow thing too before I did that. Look at that. Just pop it open. Look at those two big giant holes, and you just grab your juice and shaky. You always want to shake it. Get that in there and just fill it. And it's a good thing it has those big giant holes, because it takes a long time to fill up this giant tank. Look at that. Super easy to fill. Nice O-ring right there, and again you can change those to any color. Close it back up. Open up your juice flow just like that, and you're ready to get some more vaping on. Now when you saw me building this, you saw the organic cotton that I used, that I sort of cut those squares out in that big bulk. You know, don't pay a lot of money for just a couple of those things. You could find the big bulk Japanese organic cotton on YouTube for nothing, and then you're set to go for life. Really cool. Anyway, I'm loving this combination here of the Halo and the Griffin. I gotta do one more vape. I'm sorry, I just cannot wait till this video is over. I apologize now. Not a dry hit in the house. I guess that's because I built such a good coil. No, I didn't. I pulled the coil out of the Eagle tank and I put it into the Velocity because I don't got time to make staggered Clapton coils. But I guess I wicked this one right because I have not experienced any leaking whatsoever. So, you know, I guess when you saw me do it, maybe do it like that and you'll get lucky, because it's very hard with these bottom airflow type tanks to get them where they just don't leak ever. They always seem to somehow leak at some point, and this one hasn't for the last couple of days I've used it, so I'm kind of pretty happy with this one. I usually prefer the top airflow just so there's no problem, but you know, if anybody experienced any leaking, go ahead and put in the comments below so no one's misdirected or conceived or whatever the word is. You know how I suck at words. So $25. I mean, you can't beat this one with a baseball bat. It's coming from China. Takes a while to get halfway around the world. The base shipping is free, but it's going to take a while. So you could pay a couple of extra bucks, get it via like DHL, and you'll get it pretty fast. They usually get these things shipped out in a couple of days, and then DHL. I know where I live here in the U.S. East Coast, we're looking at about a week, is what my experience. So the original Griffin 25 by Geek Vape, and on sale right now at GearBest. A link is provided below. I also put a link to Halo High VG Juice 70/30 blend. It is delicious. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great day or evening. Take care. Bye.